Gordon's up. He says, hey guys, can't thank you enough for all the help you provide on Hump Days. Thank you very much again. You're welcome. Gordon, he says, I'm sure you probably know this already, but Google is now limiting the total number of GMB listings shown to just 20. You must mean within the manage locations part of your dashboard. Isn't it just paginated? Like, in other words, it doesn't just restrict you to 20. Maybe I've got some grandfathered accounts then, because I know that I was just in my GMBs today, a couple of them that have well over 20. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe newer accounts. I'm not sure what that means, exactly what you're talking about. But you should, even if it only shows 20, as far as I know.
Hey, Bradley. No, it's not in the account. He's talking about it in search results. But that was just something that was published the other day by some idiot who jumped the gun. It's back. Google is always testing. Google is always putting new things in front of people. They were showing. They were when you did the more, it was limiting it to 20 rather than the endless scroll that you were getting, right? Or pagination, as you said. But they're back to normal as far as I know. Because, guys, I never jump the gun when Google does something. Again, talking about the mastermind, it's something I always tell my mastermind people. When Google is out there changing shit, you don't do a fucking thing other than what you usually do. Because it's usually Google out there looking for idiots who jump the gun. I'm sorry, not that I'm calling Gordon an idiot, but not by any stretch of the imagination, because you're always here. You're always asking questions. I appreciate you coming in here and asking questions. I'm talking about these idiots who jump the gun, put out information that it could have been just a glitch in Google. That happens, guys. Google is so huge. It's unimaginable how huge Google is. They're bound to have glitches. When that happens, you do nothing other than what you usually do. You let things settle. Once they settle and you know for sure that's what's happening, that's when you say, okay, let me go and figure out what it is that I need to do, since Google is limiting this. So sorry for interrupting you, but I just had to get that off my chest, because I saw that, and I don't know, look at this idiot. No. Give Google a chance to work it out and see how this is going to settle before you start talking about what Google is doing.
Yeah, well, you know how writers on these big magazines and blogs and stuff are. They need shit to write about. So as soon as they see something, they say, "Oh, Google's made a change," and it could just be like Marcus said. A lot of times, Google's testing different layouts and things like that when it comes to the search or the search results. And a lot of times, that's just it. It's just a test. So it'll be here today and gone tomorrow. That happens a lot. Speaking of which, how many of you guys, and this is just kind of a rhetorical question, but how many of you guys are seeing now 2 ads in the Maps 3-pack? So the Maps 3-pack is turning into a Maps 5-pack with the first 2 listings being ads. Those are advertisers, people paying for Google ads, search ads that have the location extension enabled, which means they have a GMB that is connected or linked to their Google Ads account. And I'm starting to see more and more 2 ad placements above the 3 Maps pack. So in other words, in the Maps pack, it's now a 5-pack where the first 2 placements are ads. So even if you're in the number 1 organic spot in the Maps pack, you're still in number 3 position. Think about that. And so that's why, again, I've really pushed most of my clients. Well, I've pushed all of my clients, but some of them won't have any part of Google Ads. But I've pushed most of my clients into letting me manage an ads campaign for them, whether they wanted to or not, because of that reason. It's just, guys, Google's pushing us more and more into the advertising space where we got to pay to play, basically. And I'm not going to fight it anymore for strictly SEO, because I feel like and again, for mostly local, I feel like we continually get pushed further and further down on the page with just strictly SEO results. And so I'm mentioning to all of my clients to do a blend of both SEO as well as paid ads, because also the results that it can produce are phenomenal. So